is primarily upon right belief. Do you believe in the right dogmas and the right doctrines? And only secondarily upon right action.
If you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, it feel like the solar system on mine as I'm getting older. Barely ever sober, you soldiers trying to move mountains, can't even lift boulders. We trying to be the realest, not like you posers. You were supposed to keep focus, now you get no promotion. Practice makes me bolder, and it isn't over till the fat lady sings. This is not near the opera, I'm not sure, I know how to be proper. So yes, I'm jawbreakers, jelly beans and gobstoppers for all you little monsters. I'm like Willy Wonka, so sweet with the tasty quotes I can sponsor. Karma, I'm waiting for one rude comment before I rain comets on all you imposters and escape on a helicopter with all the profits of your label sponsors. You have no more options, I'm optimized with herbal substance, which create puzzles in my mind while I guzzle down words that rhyme and goggle dictionaries. To write Pictionary, I'll attain the victory till you get sick of me. History has shown not to pick on me. I should get a vasectomy because I fathered all you MCs.
Flexing with a Pellegrini, first fights with armadillos. I'm cold like the other side of the pillow. My niggas always easy, we stay mellow. We stay focused, but you didn't notice.
And when you explain things, what do you mean by explanation? There are several meanings of explanation. There is really one basic meaning. Well, first of all, to be able to translate what is happening into terms of words or numbers. In other words, to describe. But a real explanation is not just a description. It's a description which enables us to control what we describe. But didn't we see in the last session that to control the world is not really what we want to do? So that if all explanations have as their function enabling us to control things, then maybe an explanation isn't what we wanted. And furthermore, you can very simply see that what makes things complicated is explaining. When somebody explains to you how a flower works, and he's a great botanist and analyzes all the innards of a flower and shows the channels, the fibers, the processes of reproduction, and so on that go on in it, everybody stands fascinated. How complicated that is. How clever God must have been to create that flower, to have all that complexity going. It isn't complicated at all. It's only complicated when you start thinking about it. Because the vehicle of words is a very clumsy one. And when you try to talk about the processes of nature, what is complicated is not the processes of nature, but trying to put them into words. That's as complicated as trying to drink up the ocean with a fork. It takes forever. So this intense complexity that we see is created by our attempt to analyze it all. And so what we do is, you see, when we analyze, we use our eyes and ears as scalpels. We dissect them. And we have to put a label on every piece we chop off. So we scalpelize and we get it right down to atoms. Getting finer and finer, and we suddenly thought, well, we got to the end of it because the word atom means what is not cuttable. Atomos. And it goes on forever. There is no end to the minuteness which you can unveil through physical investigation. For the simple reason that the investigation itself is what is chopping things into pieces.